Hello and welcome to day 6 of Inktober Tangles challenge. I'm Anica CZT from Croatia, and today we have a tangle that I've never used before again, and it's a tangle called Aurivox, which comes from Latin for gold and voice. So it's basically a stylized representation of fox, which technically doesn't really make it a tangle, but this could also be like a representation of stars. So you know what is a tangle and what is not a tangle. It's a difficult thing to draw, but my favorite thing is not drawing images of whatever, a fox, for example, although I have a class with a little fox, which is a combination of illustration and Zentangle. But anyway, here we are with a new tangle. It's a fox. It's a fox image, and it's very easy. And I think this little shape here is a nice place where I could place this tangle, because at the bottom of it there's this kind of a curved V, and then this is actually what the tangle starts with, these two curved lines, and then this, which is kind of an M, very similar to the bottom shape too. Then you add this little nose, and from the nose you go like this and add the eyes. It's kind of spooky. I don't know. Anyway, that's the tangle. Aurivox. It's a tangle by Stephanie Jennifer. I will add at least one of them here. So I started with this bottom part. Now I will add this top part, and on the top there's not so much room, but I'm just imagining where this line hides behind my tangles. And then I will draw the little nose, and then from the top of this nose I will extend this curved line that ends with eyes. And finally draw these small triangles in the ears of the fox. Well, kind of cute, kind of spooky, at least the way that I see it. I don't know if I want to add more. I think I would rather add another one of these stars here. So am I breaking rules? Well, if I am, it's totally fine to break the rules and use whatever tangle you prefer, wherever you prefer. And I did use one of these foxes, but I think it will be the only fox image that I will use in this drawing. Peeking here, hidden behind or among other shapes. Who knows, maybe I will change my mind, but right now I will leave it as it is and just finish this little star, another addition to this star family that I already have here. Okay, that's my star, that's my fox. let's add shades and highlights. So as a part of my fox is hidden, I want to enhance, as always, the fact that it's placed the way it is. I will also be consistent with how I shade the little star and around it. So adding shades on one side of each of these spokes. If you enjoy the image of the fox, go ahead and draw as many foxes as you like, please. But if you would rather see other tangles, take that space. You can do what I am doing right now. Now I need my white pencil to add the highlights. And some of these highlights I will not even blend. I will only blend them when I feel that the parts between the shades and highlights should be kind of blurred. I want to add more white to this part here. I'm not actually sure if that's what the foxes look like. You know, the way that I'm now shading and highlighting them. It's just my depiction of fox. I will make this central part a little bit whiter. Maybe also add a little bit more to this top part. And of course, a little bit more to some of these parts of my star. I see one shade that I haven't blended yet. There it is. Well, I have one fox, so I did what I was supposed to do. I will abandon the fox for now, and maybe I will return to it as days go by in this Inktober Tangles challenge, but we will see what happens in the upcoming days. Until tomorrow, stay creative, and I will see you again. Bye.